Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday night, and we are talking Game of Thrones, and I still got a slight bit of a potato internet, so it's more like potato equipment now. Hey, what's up there, Real Wade Nation Gaming? Hey, Legion, guess what? I have a sort of good news. All right, cool. What's going on there, JV? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Going through weird weather out here in the desert, but hey, glad to be back. 2 episodes, and this one ends with a banger. So let's get started on this.
True. Yeah. Yes, it does. And of course, we got the boob man himself, Tyler the Redbeard.
Man, I have been eating my vitamins and saying my prayers, and finally, we got an episode with both boobs and dragons. It took like 2 seasons to get both, but we finally did.
Nice.
So I'm also kind of a little disturbed. I don't think I've seen Joker without a hat on, so I'm not a fan. I like it.
I'm a fan.
Just covers more of your face, so that.
No, I'm a fan. It shows the good-looking part of his face. Everything about him is attractive. He's one of a kind.
How much did he pay you to say that?
Not enough.
And lastly, and certainly not really even lastly, technically, because somebody's here.
Hey!
Oh!
You got an echo.
Ah,
She just totally took over Nomi's introduction.
It's okay. I'm used to being shoved to the side.
Here, I'm gonna mute her for a second. Hi, Nomi.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm eating beef jerky.
Oh, Lily, I think you're gonna have to put headphones on because you're getting a really bad reverberation.
what? Hold on.
There we go.
That's
Now we're
good.
good.
No, I don't hear it anymore.
Wait.
I think you're good now.
Yeah, you're good.
No, she's not.
She's not. I tell you what, if it's
Sam,
not
I don't know what I would do if they showed dragon boobs. That'd be
Well, when Lily gets back, we'll say hi to her, and of course we got Samuel in the chat that says, "Hail all, what is going on?" And of course, Real Wade Gaming says he's got good news, and the good news is 5 to 6 away from 500. That's awesome.
12 away.
Yeah, so let's try to get subscribed to JV there because he's close. And Samuel said, "What about boobs on dragons? Boobs and dragons."
right.
Hi,
Here she
Lily.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's all good. So yeah, it's good to be here. So we're gonna have some. I'm gonna be a black square today because if you get any lag issues from me, it's like I said because I packed all the good stuff up and I'm using a Wish Ethernet cable, and it's slower. Well, the hamster is half retarded, so it's that's why it's slow. That's not
Hey,
nice.
excuse me, I didn't get an intro. Just kidding. No, because I had to leave. That didn't count.
My apologies. My apologies to Nomi and Lily, who apparently I shoved one to the side and the other one didn't get an intro. Hi,
Yeah,
Lily.
I'm like, why are
How
you talking about hamsters and cables? And like, no.
Because I got a potato. Just like what?
We will always be
Okay.
oppressed by men, Lily. Let's just go ahead and accept it.
Oh
I'm like,
wow!
what?
Wow!
Oh, what? I didn't hear that.
Good one, Sam.
said-
Nailed it.
I said we will always be oppressed by men, Lily. Let's just go ahead and accept it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why I always have to give them a hard time when we're here.
Oh, you're giving them a hard time.
Hell, I'm having a hard time.
I don't know if you guys can do it without shadow.
Oh
being.
my gosh,
Yeah.
JV.
You opened the door for that one.
I think JB is celebrating the fact the kid has to work late.
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, there's a big smile on your face.
There's
Oh,
always a smile on my face.
So,
Aw.
who enjoyed episodes 5 and 6?
Oh, I loved him. Loved him. Five moved a little slow, but 6 more than made up for it.
I think we can all agree that Pedro Pascal is the worst part of it, right?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh no,
That's the
I thought we
best
were all on
part
the
for
same
me.
Those are fighting words to Lily.
I know.
They are fighting words to Lily. So we actually
I'm like,
opened-
sorry, I didn't hear that because every time that you guys say Pedro Pascal, I'm just like, huh?
How was that again?
What?
How?
Yeah.
How is his name said again?
I just don't like saying it with like an English like accent or whatever. It just
Oh,
feels
you-
wrong.
I can do
You
it because
gringos. You
oh my
gringos. don't know how-
gosh. Get out of
Yeah,
here. You're the
it
gringo
feels
here.
wrong. I'm sorry, I can't call him Pedro.
What's the proper way to
Pedro
say it?
Pascal. My name is
Pascal.
I
Here,
want to
can
hear her
say
say it.
Say it, Lily.
No.
She's all embarrassed now, Tyler.
Here, I'll do it on her behalf. Pedro Pascal.
That's not what
Pedro Pascal.
That's the white way to say it.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
Italian.
that was a little Italian, yeah.
That was Italian. Yeah.
What are you gonna
Still
Now,
don't
the
wanna do
sexy
that.
way to say it is Pedro Pascal.
Okay.
There you
that's
go.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to say it the way he says it, because he's Chilean, then you say Pedro Pascal.
Oh.
Yes. Wow.
This is over. We haven't even started the episode. We're already off the rails.
Yeah.
Rails?
Oh yeah, let's get going.
A well-oiled machine, boys.
Let's do this.
We're
Train.
professionals.
I'm ready.
May the warrior grant him courage and protect him in these perilous times. May the smith
Oh,
grant him
Tommen.
he might bear this heavy
Tommen.
burden.
Sweet,
May the crown
sweet, soft
be upon the nose of
Tommen.
men.
Just
Show him
probably the
path.
worst person
Guide
to
him
be
through the dark places that lie ahead.
on the throne.
I know. I feel so
What?
bad for the
With what?
kid. He So it's this.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. The previous episode, Marjorie has already paid Tommen a little bit.
A
Is
little
it right?
late night bed visit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, because she got told by her told by Elena, okay, here's what you do, and because she gave her own story of how she became in the prominent place that she is,
Mhm.
she went in and stole her sister's her intended husband, and in her words, had a hard time walking the next day. Hey, Tim Talk.
What's up there? He says, "Long live Jon Snow." What's up there, Tim? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we get a decent amount of Jon Snow in this first episode.
Yay.
So yeah.
Wow, so it's bad.
That was the least enthusiastic yay ever.
I know. Lily gets all hot and bothered by Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
And Nomi's like, "Yay!" She's like, "John."
No, I like to suffer in silence.
Yawn.
One of these days you'll catch me with the exciting sound.
You're Grace.
Shut up.
That's how he sounds. That's how fucking.
This is,
Myself,
this is a great shot here where she's
Yes.
not making googly eyes at the sun, and Cersei's like, "The
Mhm.
fuck are you doing?"
Like, huh? Hey, Tom.
Hey, where's Tom?
Tom.
What is up, buddy?
Hey, what's
how
up,
you
Tom.
doing? Yeah. Wow. This last Friday was a great rumble. I'll tell you what. That was a blast.
That was ridiculous.
It was a
God, that
hoot.
was- it's a hoot. Are you a white girl?
And excuse me. That's
whitewashed.
my. Oh, okay. But I'm just gonna.
That's where you just quickly look around. Oh, is that a fan up there?
It's like, wow, I never noticed that. I never noticed that tapestry up there. That's really
Yeah.
Hey, look at you, ground.
Your Grace?
And this is a great little conversation here where
Back and forth, yeah.
Oh
And-
yeah.
Cersei gives a little. Cersei, the line that Cersei gives that he would have he things he did shocked me. Do I look like someone who's easily shocked?
No.
The things he did shocked me, and I'm like, well, at least she knows who her son was.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Don't mourn for Joffrey. He was my husband, my king. He would have been your nightmare.
She's like, "Whoa.
Your
What?
Grace.
feel
You knew exactly what he was. I did too.
everyone knew.
You never love anything in the world the way you love your first child.
Okay. Very, yeah.
Doesn't matter what they
And
do.
so they have this moment where it's kind of like, okay, they're actually interacting with each other as like equals and everything. And then Marjorie, just that little genius there, gets that last little dig in, and Cersei's like, "You little bitch."
Oh, I know, right? Right. And so Sam, it seems like everybody's getting weather, but Nomi.
Please
So
bring your weather here.
yeah, you're like, can I have it, please? Yes. Let me. So they end up deciding that Cersei asks her, do you still want to be queen?
For all the
And
horror that put him
Marjorie's like, let me talk to my dad.
the mother
And then you
out.
see a picture, and then you see Mace in the crowd, and Mace is Mace. We'll just let that. He's an oaf.
He is an oaf. He very much is an oaf. Yes.
But I will have to speak to my father about it.
Yeah. He's like, duh.
Speak to your father.
Hey, how are
Speak to
you?
him.
Yeah.
We may be faced with an alarming number of weddings soon.
Oh,
I don't even know what to call you. Sister?
Wow.
Mother?
Don't fucking call me.
or mother.
You're not.
I,
Yeah.
I would just like to show that. That's a face of bitch. I'll kill you.
Uh-huh.
Say it again.
And-
You're dead.
Yeah.
and that's another, and that's Marjorie, and her face is, gotcha.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That should be a meme. That was a good. That's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
comment there.
Oh yeah. So now, JV, would you like to kind of lead us into this?
McQueen.
There you go.
He's Navy, Your Grace.
His second son took the Marinese Navy.
Oh, okay. The little exchange with Dario and Danny here is great. It's just like, he's like, and she is like, who said you could do this? Nobody.
Yeah.
Why did you do it? You like ships, right? And she's trying to be upset, and then she's like, how many ships?
Yeah. I just turned my camera off since I'm not going to be using it. Right back to.
So why did you do it?
I heard you like ships.
His tone is great.
How many ships?
93, Your Grace.
How many men can they carry?
9,300, not counting sailors.
Would that be enough to take King's Landing?
The Lannisters have more. They've been fighting Joffrey's wars for years. They're tired, dispersed, and now the king is dead. 8,000 unsullied, 2,000 second sons, sailing into Blackwater Bay and storming the gates without warning.
It's hard to say. Could be enough. But we're not fighting to make you queen of King's Landing. 10,000 men can't conquer Westeros.
The old houses will flock to our queen when she crosses the narrow sea.
The old houses will flock to whichever side they think will win. As
Yep.
they always have. There's other news.
Very true.
From you.
Speak of the youngin, still stuck at work.
Oh darn.
Hoping since I'm not a panelist right now, I can feed the algorithm comments for the comment god. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
Right,
you know.
Now.
Don't forget to like that video.
Yeah.
Right. Like, share.
No, work is more important, man. So make sure you're doing the working thing.
Yunkai.
Yeah, go back to work.
Without the unsullied to enforce your rule, the wise masters have retaken control of the city.
Yes,
They've
Tim.
enslaved the free
Yes.
men who stayed
True.
behind and sworn to take revenge against you. And in Astapor, the council you
So
installed to
we're
rule
getting
us
reports
was
that
overthrown by
when Danny left, pretty much everyone in Astapor and Yunkai was like, all right, is she gone? All right, back to normal. Here we go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much back to normal.
Named Cleon, who's declared himself his imperial majesty.
It's a nice title.
Please leave me. Not to you, Jorah.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
He wishes.
That comes later. Sorry.
It appears my
He
liberation.
says, "Let me get in them draws."
Oh, Jorah, you are just my friend. I love you. I don't love you that way. Besides, Dario's hotter.
And then of course she never mind. That's later on down the line.
You could sail for Westeros and leave it all behind. A boy sits on the Iron Throne, a boy many believe to be a bastard with no right to it.
Believe?
Could never be more vulnerable.
You cancelled me against rashness once in Karth. I didn't listen. It all worked out well. How can I rule 7 kingdoms?
Long pause.
If I can't control Slaver's Bay? Why should anyone trust me? Why should anyone follow me?
You're a
Sound logic.
You're the mother of dragons.
Doesn't this make the end of it really just that
Yes.
much more infuriating?
Yes.
Because she's
Yes,
really
yes, it
thought
does.
out, and then it's
Yes.
just like, yeah, how about we just kill just everybody? How about
Yeah.
that? How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, it does.
I will not let those I have freed slide back into chains. I will not sail for Westeros.
What then?
I will do what queens do. I will rule.
Oh, I love that theme. Love that theme.
I just saw your comment, Lily. That's my fault. I will turn the audio up. Hopefully, you guys probably heard that. Bong. That better,
Okay,
Lily?
So I want to ask the ladies here. What are your thoughts of Dany here as she's in this predicament because she wants the Iron Throne. It's in a prime striking. It's prime to be taken, and she decides to stay in Slaver's Bay.
What up, Jacob?
Hey, buddy. What's going on, man?
Well, yeah, she could take the throne, but I think it's just her vengeful self wants to savor in the moment of her hate, her bitterness, her anger. She wants to like marinate in that until she finally gets what she wants. So there's that saying of like good things comes to those who wait. So that's what she's doing in my perspective.
Okay. Lily?
Yeah, something along those lines. I think maybe, I mean, it's too premature for her to try to do anything right now. She's not at like full capacity, full force or anything. So
there's more possibility of her failing right now.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, because
I mean, maybe it's not a bad time, and she just doesn't have, she doesn't have like the confidence to execute. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, because so far, I mean, think about it. She hasn't really gone up against. I mean, she's just anything. So these little victories that she's freeing all the slaves. I mean, yes, those are really good victories, but I mean, she hasn't really had to do a lot to do that. So, she's
that would be a big
smarter and waiting.
Obviously,
you can't get too cocky.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think it's better the way she just doesn't have the resources.
And the dragons are just so little.
What's that?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what JV said.
The Bloody Gate.
Yeah.
Now this is the Vale. This is they're heading toward the Erie, and the only way to get there is through this mountain pass, which basically you could take a big phalanx, and it has to narrow to fit down this this trail, and you really make yourself vulnerable because there's high ground where spears and arrows are just going to be assaulting you. So this castle is really one of the easiest to defend in all of Westeros.
Yep.
Yes, and I did boost it forward a little bit because obviously this is.
Oh, we get to meet Robin again. Now Robin's gotten a little bigger. He's gotten older. He's still slow.
What is their relationship here with Littlefinger and this woman?
They okay. So when Littlefinger was younger, he was sent as a ward to River Run, and he got to know Catelyn and Lila, or yeah, Lila Tully, and he fell in love with Catelyn, and she fell in love with him. Lila with him, and so this is where there was a love triangle, and originally Catelyn was betrothed to Brandon Stark, Ned's older brother, and Peter challenged him to a duel, and basically he gave him a hey Whitey, he gave him a nice Brandon gave him a nice scar, balls to collarbone, to let him know that hey, you're nothing. Okay. And so Lysa, Aaron, that's his. So Lysa has been carrying a torch for him for some time, but because she never leaves the castle and she's been kind of alone with her own thoughts and suckling her boy for way too long, she's a little loopy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, she's a little touched in and her son even more so.
Lord Baelish.
My lady.
Look what Uncle Peter brought me.
A beautiful gift for a beautiful boy.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lady Arryn. My name is
Oh,
Elise.
do take down that hood, child. Don't you think I know who you are?
You
think I'd let my intended leave the eerie and urgent business without knowing what that business was?
That's not creepy.
I let him go.
Yeah.
Bring you here.
Well, this scene is it goes dark, and then it gets real, and then there's like, oh, that's funny. At the end of this scene.
And then it's just creepy.
Yeah.
And it's creepy again, yes.
It's wonderful to meet you, Aunt Lysa.
You mustn't call me that in front of anyone else.
Oh, of course, I understand.
No one can know you're here. Put us in a very precarious position.
I would never say a thing.
The Lannisters want to destroy us. They've been trying for years. Now they know what it feels like.
Okay, now, so her ex-husband is the former hand of Robert, John Arryn, who Ned and Robert were both sent to the Eyrie as young boys to be wards here to learn how to fight and be statesmen and do whatnot. So the death of John Arryn is what started Robert's rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry, is what started this series, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and that's why
Ned went down south.
Yep, that's why Ned went to King's Landing, because he was hand of the king, and he was actually murked, as you find out, and
in this scene.
Yeah.
It's the baby man fly, but mother said I couldn't.
Make him fly.
Robin's a little touched too.
Yeah, he just throws a little.
Everything else. They made him marry that filthy troll.
Yeah, his brand new gift. His brand new gift, this crystal bird. He's like,
did he force himself on you?
No, we never.
Good. Robin, this is your cousin Sansa, but you're not to call her Sansa in front of anyone but Uncle Peter and myself. Do you understand? Sansa, this is my son.
I like the nice little memory hall they have in the middle of the room.
Yeah, the
Sansa to a chamber. Take them upstairs.
I like how it's just like partly open too. She's like, whatever.
Save it all.
Yeah.
Go. We'll speak soon.
Oh, it gets weird.
No, this is where it takes a dark turn here.
It gets hot.
Arranging for the ascension of King Tommen I, extricating Sansa.
spent more than enough time on her for one evening.
Let's get married. Ought we not inform the Lords of the Vale about the ceremony?
There's only one Lord of the Vale. The others can all hang, lurking and simpering on the stairs like buzzards the moment my husband died.
Oh, I thought she said simping there.
I'm done waiting, Pete.
Yeah, I thought she said simping too. What did she say?
Simpering or something like that.
Right. Basically the same thing.
Is that where simping comes from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did know that.
You know, I learned something today.
Yeah, so did I. Fuck.
We had a wedding night many years ago.
I also learned how to say Pedro's name.
Don't you remember?
Properly.
Pedro.
Like it was yesterday.
What wife?
Keep your hand in
for you
Pedro.
the things I've done for you?
Okay. Now here it comes.
What wife would trust you the way I've trusted you? You gave me those drops and told me to pour them into John's wine, my husband's wine. When you told me to write a letter to Kat, telling her it was a Lannister.
Game of Thrones started because
so-
of these two.
Oh.
She killed her own husband. This was his. Now, I don't think the events lined up exactly how he thought, but this was his eventual goal to get to this point.
Who, Littlefinger?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Well, because all this time he acquired wealth, title. Now he has now once he gets married, he has an army.
Oh, the marriage part. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. And I tell you what, I don't.
Not a bad plan, actually.
Not half bad, no. Not half bad.
Faded into nothing. Only speaking of it can make it real.
Because remember, I think it was back. I think it was last season. I think it was last season where Varys told Olenna of how dangerous he is because he grew up with no title, no lands, no army. Now he has two. What do you think is going to happen when he gets to the third?
Yeah. And so guess what? They're getting married right then and there.
This is like, okay, let me get a bath and get it, or we can do it right now. Fine.
Yeah. See you there, White Bear. Appreciate you stopping by.
What do you think, Lily? Is this the most romantic wedding you've ever seen?
Yes, I cried a lot.
Did you really?
No, oh my gosh. It's actually like it actually goes into a lot of detail in the book. Like they just kind of like skipped past all of this, but in the book it was kind of cool.
Now, gentlemen, how would you guys feel if either one of us girls just surprised you? Like, by the way, I have a whole court wedding, like people waiting for us to get married. Let's do it right now. How would you guys feel?
Extremely caught off
Devastated.
guard.
Absolutely devastated. I don't know. Try it out. We'll see.
Now, if it was her,
If it was her,
oh yeah.
Yeah, just no. Of course, I wouldn't dip my pen in that crazy.
She kind of looks like a clean shaven JV.
You know, when I first watched the scene when we first get introduced to this character and her son's doing the thing, I didn't. When I first watched that, I didn't know that was like a prosthetic. And after excuse me, and after you told me that, I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, what'd they do? Find like some 18-year-old kid who made him look like they could, looked really young or something, so they could do that? Because I'm like, what the hell? But no, thank God.
Right. So, and it's what Lysa says. I was like, oh no, no.
I'm going to scream when my husband makes love to me.
Ew.
So loud. You'll hear me clear across the narrow.
So horrendous.
To be fair, she's not lying.
No.
Oh no.
No.
And
she's not underselling it at all.
No.
Poor Sansa, because this is Sansa right here. It's oh god. Oh, it's so terrible.
It's so over the top and just wrong.
All right. Well, I
just
played
go like, wow, that wedding really took a lot out of me. I think I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap forever.
For the next
The forever sleep.
Yeah.
But Littlefinger also knows that this marriage is not the binding until they do that. So
that's true.
Yeah.
So they consummate.
Yep.
Or whatever the hell that was, because she sounded like a moose in heat.
And you've run across moose in heat before?
I don't know. I can't fathom when she's sitting there grunting like that. She's like, it's like, what the fuck is going on there?
Trying to concentrate.
It's like,
what up, Boosh?
What up, Boosh?
What up, Boosh?
What I miss?
Well, you just missed a moose in heat, apparently.
A moose in heat, yes, exactly.
And Ryan doing a good impression of it.
Yes.
Do it again, Ryan.
Would it be in a rut or in heat?
She sounds like
Yeah, you didn't need to do that at all. You can just never make that sound again. That'd be good.
Oh, Boosh, coming in right at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
The appropriate time to mourn his brother.
So this is just negotiating when Marjorie and Tom are getting married, and then Ty was like, "Okay, and your marriage to Sir Loris," and she's like, "Oh, 2 weeks after that, sure, 2 weeks after that." And
so a fortnight is 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I didn't know that. I was wondering.
2
Okay,
weeks.
that makes sense. Boosh says, "Who? A moose in heat."
Used to pat me on the back.
Hey, Rocky.
Maybe I was going to say Bullwinkle, maybe.
You need to make formal alliances with people you trust.
Following that stupid squirrel around.
Who can we trust?
Moose and squirrel.
Ourselves alone. Tyrells are our only true rivals in terms of resources, and we need them on our side.
Robert wasn't particularly rich.
Okay. So here we get introduced to at least the notion of the Iron Bank.
Yes, and it you come to find out that
the Lannisters are broke.
They're broke.
In the Westerlands this past year.
Haven't a clue.
Go on, your best guess.
Pounds, tons, ounces.
Doesn't matter, the answer's the same.
Can't be.
Our last working mine ran dry 3 years ago.
And how do we pay for anything?
The Crown owes the Iron Bank of Brothers a tremendous amount of money.
How much?
A tremendous
lot.
amount.
So what you're saying is you're like the U.S. government.
Yes.
No, Lannisters pay their debts.
Yeah, by kissing the ass of the Iron Bank and hoping they pay them.
Must be someone at the Iron Bank you can speak to. Come to some arrangement.
The Iron Bank is the Iron Bank. There is no someone.
Someone does work there. It is comprised of people.
And the temple is comprised of stones. One stone crumbles and another takes its place. And the temple holds its form for 1,000 years or more. And that's what the Iron Bank is, a temple. We all live in its shadow, and almost none of us know it. You can't run from them, you can't cheat them, you can't sway them with excuses. If you owe them money, you don't want to crumble.
What's so?
I'm just like, oh, so they're like the true architects of power in this world.
The ones with money? Yeah. What a shock.
It's amazing.
Shocking.
Amazing how money makes the world go around.
Yourself.
Whether we like it or not.
Pay it back. Vesting the Tyrells and the Crown will help a great deal in this respect.
I like money.
It's for the good of the family. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure my brothers do.
Oh, shut up, Cersei.
I know.
I know you're building a strong case against Tyrion.
Oh yeah, right. Nice. That was subtle there, Cersei.
I'll discuss the trial with you.
I respect that.
No, I don't.
We don't need to discuss it.
I mean, do you really need to discuss it at all? You both, Tywin and Cersei here, the fix is in already,
Mhm.
so it's not even.
You started wars to protect this family.
I don't remember what they're talking about. They're talking about for the trial?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does Tyrion deserve?
For the freaking kangaroo court that's about to come up?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, and that there is so much in that, and there's so much in his little monologue that I'm just like, oh yes, so much in that, so good.
So this next scene isn't anything massively hugely important. You just basically
Right.
find out, you get the list, and we find out that basically the Hound is the last one on the list, and he just looks at her. So it's like whatever. It's easily forgettable. But this on the other hand,
like wow. Okay, I'm gonna let the lady. I want the ladies to go through this scene here. So, ladies, take it away.
It's all you, Lily.
Here, I'll play it first. Then they can comment what they think.
All right.
To watch her at meals. Kat was the firstborn daughter after all. It was important that she remained desirable so father could arrange a good match for her. She was starting to get fat.
My mother? Fat? She never let me have my pudding until I'd finished all my proper food.
This is before she married your father and moved to the north. By the time you were born, your father's austerity had become hers. Marriage changes people. I didn't mean for you to stop. Go on, enjoy them. How do you like them?
She's a psycho.
Delicious. Where do you get the lemons? You can't grow them up here.
Oh, gods no. Peter had 3 crates brought all the way from King's Landing. He knew you liked lemon cakes.
He's so kind.
He really cares for you. Think where you'd be without him. In their clutches and trial for murder.
Yes, I'm very lucky.
He feels responsible for you.
Oh, I know he does. I'm so grateful.
Why? Why does he feel responsible for you?
Well, I'm half Tully. He loved your family so
Loved
much.
your mother?
No.
That's what you wanted to say.
He loves you, Aunt Lizzie. He's married
Your
to you.
mother never loved him, never. Kat always went straight for the sweetest thing, the most obvious thing. Your Uncle Brandon. Handsome, arrogant, cruel Uncle Brandon. He almost killed Peter in a duel. And your mother loved him anyway. And now, Peter is risking his life to save you. The daughter of a woman who didn't love him. No more than those whores in his brothels. Has he told you about them?
No.
He hasn't told you about the vile things they do with their bodies, the vile things they let him do with their bodies.
No, never.
You're pregnant.
What? No, I told you. Lord Tyrion and I never...
asking about Tyrion. What have you let Peter do with your body?
Unless I know,
Your young, pretty body.
Nothing. I'm a virgin.
Don't lie to me.
You're hurting me.
This is some psycho shit, man.
If you lie.
Like
I'm a
fatal
virgin.
attraction
I swear
level
it.
stuff.
He loves you, Aunt Liza. All he says is that I'm a stupid little girl with stupid dreams who never learns, and I'm a terrible liar, so I should always tell the truth. I swear to you that he's never touched me, not once, not ever.
She on her period.
You'll be a widow soon. They'll execute that dwarf for murdering the king, and you'll be free to marry Robin. You'll be the
What?
What? Yeah.
So she's gonna make it a family affair, huh? I like how Tyler's the only one on screen right now. You feeling outnumbered?
I'm just trying to catch up on the episode so I know what the hell they're saying.
Okay, so basically the bottom line is that Liza's gone extremely insane, and she decided to take some of that insanity out on her niece. So Lily, what do you think?
Well, she's jealous. She's always been jealous of Catelyn. She's jealous of Sansa because she looks like her.
Yep.
And now that she's got Peter, she wants to hang on to him for dear life, but Sansa's a threat.
Mm-hmm.
But she's
Nope. Go
in
ahead.
a
Sorry,
little,
Lily. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you.
but she's in a little pickle because she's also her niece, so she can't just get rid of her. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, that attitude probably only lasts so long too, as the jealousy grows.
Yeah,
which is-
and then poor Sansa. Oh, I was watching that scene and I was just like, girl, just be quiet. Don't say anything. Look pretty. Eat your cakes and go back to your room.
Yeah, just keep looking at the floor. Nothing will happen.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's like a pretty scary situation where you're like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
My husband was murdered. My aunt's going crazy, and now she just told me I'm going to be marrying someone else that I don't want any part in. So she's just kind of questioning her life. Like, what is this right now?
Yeah, it's batshit crazy.
Mhm.
No, I appreciate the input, ladies, because I don't know.
Have you ever dealt with batshit crazy women before?
Yes.
Joker pops back in.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, JD.
I've been married twice, so yes, I have.
Oh, wow.
Poor woman.
Yeah, and yes over here too. So it's fun.
Married twice?
No. Dealt with batshit crazy women. I had a vodka bottle thrown at my face.
Ouch!
Wow.
I didn't know you were married to Amber Heard.
and it hit me.
Never mentioned that.
And it actually hit me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They usually drop some pretty not subtle hints that they're crazy pretty early on that you can probably bail before they start throwing glass bottles at your head. Generally, you can pick up on some hints,
Well, it was one of those things that, of course, alcohol brings out the best in crazy people. So it went from being a good time to all of a sudden.
I mean, alcohol brings the best dance moves out of me.
The baby deer dance? Was that what you were doing?
No deer dancing.
Are you an Elaine style dancer?
I don't.
Elaine from Seinfeld?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that dance.
Before her time, probably.
No, I doubt that. You got that Latin blood in you, so
she's probably never even seen Seinfeld.
I've never seen Seinfeld.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Well, she's like 14. What do you expect?
I'm not 14.
She like yelled at you.
I know you're not actually 14.
Do you like it when women yell at you, Tyler?
I don't hate it.
It depends on.
I gotta go off camera real quick.
It depends on.
I'm gonna go.
It depends. It depends on how. It depends on how much extra that costs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be at Liza. With
usually the handcuffs and whips.
Yeah.
I mean, it adds up really quick. So
it is.
That is one thing I swear to God I would never let anybody do. Let somebody handcuff you. Fuck that.
Yeah. Exactly.
No.
Shut up, Boosh.
Don't knock it.
Yeah.
Do not knock it, Ryan. Do not knock it.
I feel like that's a lot of.
Don't knock it.
Don't knock it.
Knock it. Don't knock it.
We've gotten into a weird area here, and I just wanted to say this. So I did skip 2 scenes. One with the Hound. Basically, Arya, she's training with her sword. He makes fun of her. He's like, "You're dancing," and then
Meryn Trant.
Oh, that was funny.
The greatest swordsman got beat by Meryn fucking Trant.
Yeah. And then of course she gets mad and she tries to stab through his armor and it doesn't work, and then he literally smacks her to the ground. So it's not really massively important. However, though, this next part is funny. And it's also for Lily, this next part.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Did you hear her uterus skip a beat?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Right in the park like a dork.
Your Grace.
That beautiful profile.
Anything less?
The poem, actually.
Oh.
May I show you?
As soon as it's gone,
Couldn't very well rush his
trust me, I'll bring it up periodically for you.
And of course, I mean, okay, so this makes complete sense because Oberyn, he's a second son, so he's not going to inherit anything. So he's kind of the wild child of the Martells. He's been around the world. He's a renowned combatant, and a poet on top of that. Of course he is. I mean, come on now. He's just.
Well, he says he's not a very good one. So.
Well, but he likes to indulge in all forms of life and all forms of life.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I see what you did there.
Or your paramour.
For one of my daughters.
You have several, don't you?
8.
8?
Damn!
8 daughters.
There's a
Damn.
guy.
The fifth is difficult.
Got some strong seed, pal.
After my sister, Elia.
Your name?
Yes.
So
But I
makes
can't
me
say it
sad.
without turning sad.
Because your father.
And after I turn sad, I go
I want to
angry.
kill you all.
Perhaps that's why she's difficult. Gods love their stupid jokes, don't they?
Which joke is that?
You're a prince of Dawn. A legendary
Well,
fighter,
Jacob, wow.
a brilliant man feared by Westeros. But you could not save your sister. I'm a Lannister. Queen for 19 years, daughter of the most powerful man alive. But I could not save my son. What good is power if you cannot protect the ones you love?
We can avenge them.
Yes, we can avenge them.
You really believe Tyrion murdered your son?
I know he did.
Well, I can help you with that. I just needed my jetpack. Oh, I'm sorry. That's another show.
I haven't seen my daughter in over a year.
The last time I saw her, she was swimming with 2 of my girls in the water gardens.
She was loving it.
Yeah.
I want to believe that.
We do
I
not hurt
believe
girls.
she's happy.
We do
Not
not
my
hurt
word.
the girls in Dorne.
You don't hurt little girls in Dawn.
Everywhere in the world they hurt little girls.
Hollywood.
Yeah. Kind of a commentary on the industry you work
Would you
in.
bring her a gift from me? I wasn't there for her name day. Don't know when I'll see her again.
Anything at all?
Boosh! Oh shit!
Oh, boo.
Oh my gosh.
That one I actually don't want to read, but I'm going to. Boosh McFadden says Oberyn is like, quote, "Shut up, bitch. You smell like your brother's spunk." What do you think about that, Tyler?
That's grody.
Tyler, what do you think about that?
About her brother's spunk? No, I haven't thought about it at all, to be honest with you.
Shouldn't we be asking? I mean, we would normally be asking Shadow this because he's like the wiggling of the
The
sausage.
spunk expert? What?
Yeah.
Where are you going with this?
Nobody knows what I'm. These two know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
you do.
Yes.
Oh, Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I sure don't know much about that, guys. Sorry.
Well, okay, well, that's true, but
That's a good point. That's a good point. Good point.
Best shipwrights in King's Landing have been working on it for months. Marcella loves the open water.
I will have it sailed down to Sunspear for her.
That's a nice gift.
Tell her.
She gets a ship.
Her mother
Nice.
misses her very much.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Podrick.
Okay, so this is now initially the scene you skipped. We just see the type of person that Podrick is. Once he vows to do something, he is very loyal, and Brienne is kind of a bitch to him.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have any idea how to do the squirely things. Basically, he was basically Tyrion's little errand boy.
He's like a little puppy. He wants to help, but just kind of doesn't do anything.
No.
Oh, that's actually a very good. That's actually a very good in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boosh should do as at work. Should do.
Shut up, should do.
Went and shadooed himself.
Classic should do.
Oh, this is.
No, my lady.
Have you ever cooked rabbit before?
No,
Do you know where I used to live? didn't cook anything.
Yeah. He didn't. He literally didn't cook anything.
Just making more problems for her, so I could see why she would. Be
Right. I get that.
It is funny though.
It is. No, it absolutely is. Yeah. Let me help you. Fuck off.
What are you doing? Helping you with your armor. I've been removing my own armor for quite some time. Thank you very much.
All right, fine. Like the whip dog. Now he's just over the corner.
I know.
Big puppy eyes.
Is this the kid that's just dragging pipe all over Westeros?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
At least he's got something going for him. He's about to
got some game.
Box of shit, but
oh my god,
that's usually how it goes.
But yeah, pretty much all he's slinging is that D around. Like he's actually not good at any of this.
I mean,
Sounds
but
like that's all he needs too.
But apparently, he's so good that the Hooters don't accept any pay.
Exactly right.
Payment.
Yeah,
I think we've all been there, right, boys?
Last week.
Yeah.
No. Wow.
All the time. What can I say?
How did you get a Kingsguard? I pushed the spear through the back of his head.
Okay, so this scene, because he's describing the battle at Blackwater Bay. Yes, Podrick is not your typical squire. He is not the battle ready. He knows very little about being a squire, but he is extremely loyal and he's extremely brave.
Mm-hmm.
And this resonates with the blonde refrigerator.
Blonde refrigerator. Who says every time someone asks Podrick a question, I expect to say I get to tend to wabbits. All right, so now the Night's Watch has caught up to the traitors.
Ooh.
And so
that's Locke right there. Yep. Okay, now Locke has been sent by Roose Bolton to infiltrate the Night's Watch because on the chance that Brandon and Rickon are out somewhere alive, he has been sent to find them and kill them.
Yes. Which is exactly what he does because
it's not really her job to teach him anything, right?
Well, as a knight, yes, it is
helping her
to teach. Well, also to teach him swordsmanship.
He's not supposed to know that shit already.
No, that's what squires do. That they're basically like a knight in training.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. It's kind of her job to kind of teach him the nightly duties.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So he discovers them.
You need water.
Doesn't matter.
Of course, it
Joe
matters.
Jin is off in some other land somewhere. He's on another plane of existence. All right, Sam. Nice. So you're not in. So you're still. So you weren't taken away from Kansas. Good.
Yeah, good to hear. You weren't sent to Neverland.
No, it's his next statement that he makes. Hodo.
All right. Play.
You're not here. We're far from here.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
At the hill. The great wheelwood tree. You've seen it too. Mira and I. You and Hodor.
Oh, Hodor.
We're only here to guide you. It's waiting for you. We have to find it.
He's waiting.
You have to make it. We will. This isn't the end. Not for you. Not yet.
How will we know the end?
Yeah.
That's yeah, he's like looking at his hand. Like, look at this.
On fire.
Their scenes are always my least favorite.
I love these scenes. These scenes
I
are great.
hate them.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
why?
can't stand them either.
They
Really, why?
bore me. They're just, I don't know. Like even in the books, they're so boring.
So the mystical element is not your thing then.
No, I like it when it's Stannis and what's her name, but like over here on this side, this is boring.
Well, because there's no boobs involved.
No, because there's no like sacrificing and just kidding. No, because this is just boring to me. Like honestly, Bran's entire like arc or whatever was so boring. They add like nothing to the story. If they hadn't like done what they did in the last season, you could have just left him out. Like they should have just gotten rid of his character. Like he's just as boring in the books.
The first time I watched this series, whenever he showed up, I would just fast forward.
Right? You see? It's because nothing happens.
No, I didn't miss anything.
And
that's why I was really surprised at the end when they're like, "Really? This is his story?"
Yes, exactly. I was like, "What?" Okay.
And I will admit, the life that they give Bran is kind of like that's a shitty life. I'm going to have the entire history of the world downloaded into my brain all at one time.
Yeah.
But it's because that's cool. They just didn't present it in a way where you're like, whoa, that's awesome. Like they didn't, you know how they make him like how he's seeing through the eyes of his wolf and all of that stuff. Right. Like I don't think they gave us enough of that stuff. They gave us more scenes like this where they're just sitting around a fire talking about nothing, and you're like,
I would actually probably kind of agree with that. I feel like there's a little more dialogue about nothing than actual explanations of some of the stuff. And, at least when we have the conversations with like Tywin and Cersei and all of them, you're getting more information on the story. But with them, you're like, okay, and then and what? And then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just get bored when I see it. I didn't mean for it to turn into a little rant. I was just like, oh my gosh, these people again.
You're good. I did skip a little bit forward because obviously we haven't even got through this episode. We're already at an hour. So
that's fine.
We got see, Boost, exactly, Lily, 100%.
Hodor.
So obviously it gets a little rough later on the evening.
Yeah, that
guy.
Yeah, which he's done a lot of work, and he always plays the same guy. He's just this slimy, weaselly villain.
He's good at it.
Yes.
Yeah, he is good at it.
Yeah.
Now, what is a pretty little highborn girl like you doing out here in the deep dark woods, eh?
Deep dark woods, eh?
You left your daddy's castle looking for trouble, didn't you? No dresses for you.
And John and his merry band appear. They show up at just the right time, where this was going to be a very bad night for Mira.
Not me.
Yeah.
Can.
She
Now you're gonna do that.
About to get graped.
Yeah. Over and over again by multiple guys.
Yep.
That's a fine thing. A fine thing. Have you seen what I'm going to do to your sister? Have you seen what I'm going to do?
What is happening?
What
a random question.
Ryan Boosh has a question for you.
Does he? Boosh, I'm pretty sure slimy weasel is a hazing thing. Ryan, did you get a slimy weasel in the military? I did not get a slimy weasel in the military. At least that wasn't a hazing thing where I was at. So I don't think I've ever heard that. Interesting. I'm kind of wondering what it is though.
I'm sure once Shadow gets through boot, he'll let us know.
Yeah.
Should do.
Should do.
Yeah, should do.
Saw you die tonight. I saw your body burn. I saw the snow fall and bury your bones.
And go ahead.
And rescue.
Yeah. And literally like rescue.
Yay.
Here comes John. Now this is where he decides he's like, all right, I'm going to steal you. And Hodor goes crazy.
Well, because Bran works into Hodor.
Yep.
Hodor. And Hodor goes from gentle giant to giant.
And he breaks his neck, like literally.
Yeah.
So then they cut him loose. I am going through this quickly because I want to get to the final fight with John. Well, actually, I want to get to the right here. This is where I want. What?
Hodor smash.
Yes. So
you have to decide because if he calls John will get him back to Castle Black, which is not what Bran needs to do. Bran needs to get even more north.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually Bran is like, all right, let's find Summer and let's go.
Yes. And then, of course, John has a lovely duel to where I want to see Hodor fight. We got 2 episodes we got to cover tonight. I don't want to keep the ladies.
We're covering 2 episodes tonight?
And 6.
Okay. I thought we were only doing 1. All right.
There you go, thinking again.
I mean, I'm in it for the long haul, so let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
I ain't a quitter.
I ain't no quitter.
Oh! That's through the brainstem.
I just wanted to show that.
That was hot.
Dang, Lily. Okay.
Yeah.
Take a note of that. Yeah.
I can't attend the mutiny. Mark said there were 11 of them. Where's Rust?
He gets picked off. He gets picked off by Ghost. Because obviously the wolves were freed. They took Summer and Ghost stayed with John, and yes.
Ghosty.
There you go, boy. That's a good boy right there.
Boy, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets picked off. Ghost is reunited with John. And this is basically
kind of where the scene ends.
Kind of where the scene ends, yeah. The sister wives kind of tell him, to burn it down and we'll make our own way.
Because John said we will take you back to Castle Black and you'll be safe. And she's like, with all due respect, screw you.
Yeah.
Because Craster did horrible things to us. Your crows did horrible things to us. We will find our own way.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. And that's where the episode does end right there with them burning down the lodge
and the bodies.
And the bodies. Yes, I got it. Sorry.
Got to burn the bodies.
Burn them.
Leave no evidence.
Well, because if you don't, they'll come back and be a part of the army of the dead.
White Walkers, that's right.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Ugh.
Oh, are we boring you, Ryan?
Yes. Yes, you are.
All right. Oh, see, now, thank God there is not a Stannis simp here, because he would just be like...
This would have been Shadoo's episode 2.
Yes.
I know. He would have had a hard on.
Yeah, I can't believe he's missing this. He gets a lot of Stannis and Ramsay.
I know, right? Right. He does.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So they go to the Iron Bank because somebody doesn't have money.
Right.
Lame. Why is everybody broke? God.
And
government. I mean, do
I hate being a broke bitch.
Do we really need to explain how this works?
So Lily is not into poor dudes, and she's into people getting swords in their heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, get that bag, girl.
All right. So they're meeting with the bankers, the number crunchers,
the boring people.
Lord Stannis.
But
also the ones that run the whole realm.
Right, and they make they make a very good, but their logic is very sound. We will land on what we think is a acceptable risk.
Yeah.
Until Davos makes his case, Stannis is not a good risk.
No.
It's true. Yeah.
The throne is currently occupied by Tommen, the House Baratheon, King of the Andals.
They're not mean. They're just heartless. They have no. It is numbers.
Just like Shapiro. Just very facts.
Bing. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. And basically, they go into asking him questions like, "What do you have? You know what?"
Yes. Open to interpretation. How many fighting men remain loyal to you?
4,000.
And how many ships do you have? The ones
Is Kevin talking over there, Joker?
At the bottom of Blackwater.
Okay, good.
No.
You might need some chapstick.
Bay.
32.
And how much wheat and barley and beef and pork do you produce on Dragonstone to feed your 4,000 men?
He's kind of being a dick here.
Well, no, he is just. No. This is just reality. He's like,
yeah, look, but he's also being a dick.
It's like, now you see why we don't want to loan you.
Yeah, yeah.
You have nothing to pay us back with. Nothing.
Yes, literally nothing.
You can see why these numbers seem unlikely to add up to a happy ending, from our perspective.
And definitely, you need to pay for the happy ending.
My lord, I'm not a lord, Sir Davos Seaworth. You would not be either here in Bravos. Thieves are not rewarded with titles.
Okay, that is an insult. That's an
insult. Yeah, that's being a dick.
I just moved what they stole from one place to another. This is the.
Oh, they don't see the hand.
Right. No.
The king stands for my crimes. I consider it an honest accounting. He's an honest man, and he's your best chance to get back the money you've sunk into Westeros, which is a lot, I imagine. Wars are expensive.
The war is over.
As long as Stannis lives, the war is not over. Who's the real power in King's Landing?
Sir Davos.
Humor me.
Tywin Lannister.
What is Tywin Lannister?
67.
67, and when he dies, who's in command? A half-grown boy, the product of incest. Cersei Lannister.
67. We got a president like 13 years older than that. He can go forever.
And
he's got fucking 3 terms left at 67.
Yeah.
Wow. Came in and struck the man best known for killing the king he was sworn to protect. When Tywin's gone, who do you back?
That is a problem for another time.
Begging your pardon, I think it's a problem for now. There's only one reliable leader left in Westeros. Stannis.
Oh, and here we go into simp mode, and Shadow's probably just going, "Oh, Stannis the man, yes."
Look out! Cowering over there. Why did we go off full screen now? Oh, YouTube, right?
Holy cow! Yeah, there's
a up on you, didn't it?
Yeah, it snuck up on me pretty quick. I managed to get it off screen to where I saw.
Yes, the pirate. He's like, I thought this man loved me. You know, I'm going to die poor. And oh, what is this? Money.
Yes. I can't. So let's get to Davos just shows up to talk to his friend where he's
for the pirate and basically says, I'll see you at sunrise.
I mean, he didn't have one term at the beginning, so one term left. Yeah, he's got anyway. Yeah.
Well, it's called sleazy.
Yeah.
What was there a pee-pee? No, there were boobs, lots of boobs.
Yeah, boobs all over in this pool.
You know,
I'm just gonna say that is just a DNA soup in there. That's just
yeah. There's a lot.
The crew was silent. They all looked to their brave captain, waiting for his usual command. Calm as ever, the captain bellows.
Okay.
The horse.
And that joke is actually kind of humorous.
Yeah, it is. But what's even funnier is the fact that the horrors have already heard it.
Do you think they ever met a pirate who didn't tell them that joke?
A lot of boobs in this scene.
I heard you were rotting in a dungeon.
A lot of boobs in this episode.
I know, yeah.
Join us, my friend. Join us. This is Lara.
DNA soup. No, thank you.
Yeah, no thanks.
We can just move to where Davos tosses out the cash.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, he gets the money from the bank and he gives the guy money. And that's
basically it. Yep. Boom. Done.
There you go.
There's a chest of the good stuff left back in your house.
Yeah, we can go through this. This is this scene is just the bargain navy. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much. And it leads us.
Oh, here we go. Oh, now we're gonna have to cut out of this too because Ramsay's getting his pre-fight on because and
so
kind of cuts back and forth.
Yeah, if you just want, so basically, oh god,
Yara is reading Ramsay's message to her crew, and she's getting them riled up, getting them ready to go, and they're heading in, and they're going to free Theon or Reek.
Yeah, and I got to the part where they're freeing Reek, so.
We're going home.
Now, okay, this has to be traumatizing in a split second because Theon knows that that's Yara. He knows that. But because he's been broken, just mentally, physically broken, to acknowledge that is to acknowledge that he's Theon Greyjoy and these horrible things have happened to him. Whereas if he just stays Reek and stays in that cage, he won't get hurt.
And he'll get a bath.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of weird too
Get a
because
sponge bath from a grown man.
Oh yeah, that was really
yeah,
good.
yeah, he gets a sponge bath from a grown man. That is correct.
I'm not tricking
Now,
you, Theon. I'm saving
and then we see the after effects of Ramsay's pre-fight workout. The Miranda crazy bitch, but he jumps into the fight against armored, and he has no shirt on, and he is just like, oh, let's have some fun.
Yeah, because he's a psycho.
And we see because folks know who Ramsay. There's word of who Ramsay is and what he likes to do, as he grabs the locks to the kennels and says, "How fast can you run?"
Yep.
Which I don't get. Why don't they just kill the dogs?
Because there's lots of dogs.
Yeah, there's a lot of dogs.
Oh, okay.
And when
he starves them.
And he starves them. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's why they're extremely vicious. Because they're basically rabid, just rabid animals. And Yara just
weapons.
Yeah.
Miranda was great.
My brother's dead.
Oh, here comes the bath scene.
Yeah, this is awkward.
Girls, what are your thoughts on the two grown men with the sponge bath?
I can't say I like that because I don't.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I know for you guys, if it's two girls giving a sponge bath, you guys are like hot. Yep.
Seal clap.
Yeah. And I'll show the worst part when
But again, this is just Ramsay torturing him.
It's just control. Yeah.
Yeah, because he makes Theon strip in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anything.
See his handiwork again, like, ooh, yeah. You missed that, huh?
Yeah, he literally when
the bridges too, Reek. Take them off.
Yeah, literally makes him take the breeches off, and then he smirks when he looks down,
admiring his handiwork.
Look at Pervs R Us over here. And Theon gets in the bath, and then he starts sponging him off.
Which
sponging him off.
Which I'm sure that water is probably a little hotter than a normal bath now would be. So all the scars and everything in there, it's just seeping into that, and that sponge probably not very soft either.
No, and this is considered to be
boosh.
Oh God, what did Boosh say? Quote, laugh out loud, you ain't got no pee-pee, Ramsay. No, it doesn't.
Do something for me, something very important. There's a castle.
Oh, and this is just
some bad men hold this.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
I need your help to take this castle back.
That is psycho.
I need you to play a role. To pretend to be someone you're not.
Pretend to be who?
Theon Greyjoy.
Wow. That is
what a dick.
But again, this is just who Ramsay is. He loves to torture. He's cruel. He's
Boosh, probably salt in the water.
Maybe.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
All right, so I do want to show this part though.
Oh,
yay!
Drogon! Hi, buddy.
That is a large animal.
Look at him! Oh my God!
And actually, they're small still.
They're so cute,
right?
There's a little baby.
And let's
Eddie's
just say,
hungry.
Eddie's hungry and kills all the fucking goats. Like
I mean,
literally,
they gotta eat, you know.
Right.
The growing boy.
Oh, look at Drogon.
He's
He's
so
just a good
beautiful.
little boy.
So the reason I wanted to show that is because it literally leads into the next scene,
right?
Which is important. So the shepherd of the goats, it's like high food, yeah. And gets paid for because I can't. Okay, there you go.
I cannot bring back his goats, but I will see he has paid their value 3 times over.
Oh yes, and then we got the next guy who comes in.
I know. I kind of feel bad for him.
Oh yeah, I did too.
I feel I really kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah, same.
Well, okay, so
you gotta crack some eggs, though. You know, if you're gonna make an omelet, gotta crack some eggs. So
now, when he has his
get caught in the crossfire,
so he has his manservant announce who he is, and she is like, he can announce who he is himself.
Yeah, he can speak to me himself, so he does.
Mine is one of the oldest and proudest families in Meereen.
Then it is my honor to receive you.
My father, one of Meereen's most respected and beloved citizens, oversaw the restoration and maintenance of its greatest landmarks. This pyramid included.
For that, he has my gratitude. I should be honored to meet him.
You have your grace. You crucified.
Who's eating chips?
Who's eating?
I think it's
Nomi.
You know you're not muted.
Okay.
I don't think she's.
I think she's cracking open like a bag of chips or something.
Right? Rapper.
Nomi, mute your mic.
I think she did.
Or share your food.
Funny.
It's like, oh,
I pray you'll
wow,
never live to see
that
another
went
of your
off
family
quick.
treated so cruelly.
Your father crucified innocent children.
My father spoke out against.
Okay, so now,
those children.
if to be fair, you know, Danny didn't have time to vet all the old masters and see who was pro-slavery, who was anti-slavery. So she just said, you know what? This is a slave city. All the masters, just a blanket statement.
Yep.
He decried it as a criminal act, but was overruled. Is it justice to answer one crime with another?
I am sorry you no longer have a father, but my treatment of the masters was no crime. You'd be wise to remember that.
That's a threat too.
You are the queen, and I am a servant of Meereen, a servant who does not wish to see its traditions eradicated.
And what traditions do you speak of?
The tradition of funeral rite, proper burial in the Temple of the Graces. My father and 162 noble Meereenese are still nailed to those posts, carrion for vultures, rotting in the sun.
Dude's got a point. I mean, she gave.
That you order these men taken down so that they might receive proper burials.
And what of the slave children these noble Meereenese crucified? They were rotting in the sun.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't do anything about that. I mean, she's made her point. Let the families take down their dead and bury them. And then...
Yeah, and he has it.
Agreed.
He does a good. Go ahead, dude.
And then he appeals to her, and then he makes his emotional argument,
mm-hmm.
And then Danny's like, all right.
I cannot defend the actions of the masters. I can only speak to you as a son who loved his father. Let me take his body down. Let me have him brought to the temple and buried with dignity so that he might find peace in the next world.
Bury your father.
Yeah, that was a
Queen.
It's a heavy scene.
It is.
And then because
she's got 200 more to go or something like that.
She decided to stay there and rule, and then the Masande says there are 212 to go, and she looks over at Jorah, and Jorah's like, you wanted to stay here. The West look. You wanted this.
Yeah. It was like you chose.
It's really hard just sitting there being pretty, being a queen.
Mm-hmm.
It's
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Crucifying
because
your enemies and sitting there being pretty.
yeah, and I mean the actual running of a city, that's fine.
You don't know
Yeah.
how hard
Everybody
it is,
else does
Tyler.
that.
Shut up.
Hey, Tyler is a beautiful man.
Oh, I'm shy.
See, look,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
just look at him sitting there all pretty.
JB, this is how those sponge baths start, okay?
No.
Oh man, that's horrendous. Ugh.
Oh God. So
Yay.
this is great.
Yeah.
Now I love how everyone ends up except Oberyn. It's like fuck you.
Because he's too hot to stand up. Duh.
Once again, sitting looking pretty.
Yeah.
A coward and a traitor.
My birds tell me the hound slaughtered 5 of our soldiers. I believe the phrase "fuck the king" was uttered.
What would it? I know, right? As soon as he said disgraceful, I just immediately thought of you going. It's like, yeah, James is gonna love that because he's such an ass clown. He probably has a boner.
It's a classic way to hide it. Yep, just stay sitting down.
That's how I got through. That's how I got through some of fucking middle school.
Just some of it. That's how I
Yeah.
got through all of middle school.
What? You can't stand up. Something, every once in a while you get like
Yeah, those things they got a mind of their own sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my gosh. While you guys discuss that, can you at least put Oberyn back on the screen?
She's not wrong.
So that I can just drown you guys out and stare at him.
More whispers from the east, my lord.
The Targaryen
He
girl.
doesn't do a lot of speaking in this scene as much.
He doesn't need to. He just needs to sit there and listen.
Conquered with what?
She commands an army of unsullied, my queen, some 8,000 strong. She has a company of sellswords, the second sons. She has 2 knights advising her, Jorah Mormont and Barristan Selmy. And she has 3 dragons.
Baby dragon.
Larger every year, your grace.
Random boners. That was actually our band name in high school.
No longer.
True.
I believe you.
He appears to be fully
I believe you.
to her. As for Sir Barristan, it would seem he took his dismissal from the King's Guard a bit harder than anticipated.
He's an old man. He wasn't fit to protect my son.
Joffrey didn't die on his watch.
Boom!
Dismissing him was as insulting as it was stupid.
Don't tell me you're worried about a child halfway across the world.
A child
Yes.
with 2 seasoned
Yes.
warriors counseling her, and a powerful army.
Seriously, just let him talk.
I know.
You're no help to anything. Just
Yeah, like there you go, Lily.
Okay. So hold on. So because there is Tywin has faith in his soldiers, in his army. The one thing he fears is dragons.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot account enough for them.
No, you can't.
I have been to Essos and seen the Unsullied firsthand. They are very impressive on the battlefield. Less so in the bedroom.
Dragons haven't won a war in 300 years. Armies win them all the time.
yeah, I don't think he's that afraid of him.
She must.
Oh, if you go back, okay.
I mean, he
Go
just said
back-
right there that they've always,
Okay,
they
but
haven't really decided wars.
if you go back to his conversation with Arya when he talked about when Aegon the Conqueror took Harrenhal, he was like army to army. He's what
Melted the
army
place.
army to army. He would have lost, but three dragons, and Tywin was like, "Ugh." So yeah. So
they melted that place to beat it glass, man.
Yeah.
So that's
Besides, like, he wouldn't admit that in a room full of other people that he's scared of anything.
Yeah,
no, I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially like Oberyn, like that's why he's quiet. He's trying to figure out what their weaknesses are.
Boosh, we don't need you don't need to do the play-by-play, buddy.
Jesus,
you're still stuck on the middle school boner, but buddy, we're moving on. That was like 10 minutes ago.
don't need the play-by-play.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Tara, feel good, man. Fetch my quill and paper.
Oh, God. That's just wrong. The girls
Well, they know now. They know now.
They know now.
Yeah, now they...
Wasteland help. Yeah, you're giving away our secret weapon there.
I'm learning so much.
And yet everyone does. You seem quite knowledgeable about the Unsullied. Did you spend much time in Essos?
5 years.
May I ask why?
It is a big and beautiful world. Most of us live and die in the same corner where we were born and never get to see any of it.
Thank you for not keeping
I
him
don't
full
want to be
screen.
most of us.
Most of us aren't princes.
He's not wrong.
We're from Essos.
No.
Where? Lys.
Lys.
I have an ear for accents.
I've lost my accent entirely.
I have an ear for that as well. How did you get here?
He is a very...
One you don't like telling people.
Oberburn is very much a man of the world.
Yes. He's also
Oh my God.
They do, yeah, they do talk about that. They do talk
Yeah,
about that.
they're about to.
Here, we have some lovely boys on retainer, but you did like boys.
How did that profile? Oh my gosh.
Really? Really?
You okay?
You won't be offended when I say
No.
But I was never interested in
Yes,
girls.
Bush.
What then?
Nothing.
Everybody is interested in something.
Not me.
It's a shame what they did to a lot of characters, to be honest.
Right?
This country.
Mm-hmm.
I am very glad to have
Oh,
you.
sleazy. That's... Wow. We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, I know, right? We're not there yet.
Besides, the absence of desire leaves one free to pursue other things.
Such as?
Eh.
Lily's got her girl boner on.
Oh, yeah, she does.
All right. We are getting close to the trial. That's what I'm trying to get to because that's the biggest thing that happened.
Here we go. This is... Ooh, we're working up here.
Poor Tyrion. Oh my God.
Hey, John.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Really? No, we mustn't disappoint father.
I like the shackles. That's a nice touch.
Yep.
Father's orders.
Well, you mustn't disappoint father.
So as they're walking into the hall, you hear someone in the crowd as Jaime is leading Tyrion. Someone in the crowd says Kingslayer, and I'm like, which one?
Yeah. All right. Boosh, we still have like a couple.
Three more episodes.
Yeah, it's like way at the end.
Yeah. Sleazy says Tyrion might be a mama's boy, but at least he's not a sister's boy. Wow.
Thank you.
Hey.
I, Thomas
Hi.
Baratheon, first of my name, King of the Andals and the First Men, and Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, do hereby recuse myself from this trial.
And then,
thanks, Shadow. Get out of here.
Thanks, kid. Just go.
Judge in my stead.
Go.
With him, Prince Oberyn of the House Martell.
Have a
Lord
good
Mace
trial,
of the House
fellas.
Tyrell.
I hope this turns out swell.
I know. Just get out, kid. It's like Jesus.
Okay, now you've got Tywin who sits in like who sits leaning very forward. You got Mace who's just like I'm here. I'm a judge on the show. Okay.
Thanks for having me.
And then you got Oberyn. And then you got Oberyn just like laying back like, what's up?
Yeah, yeah. He's the cool guy in the room.
Doesn't he look like he just belongs on that throne?
Who, Tywin?
Yeah, just the way like he just kind of.
Oh yeah.
There,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
This is what I'm
he
supposed
has
to be doing. I should
is
be
that-
here the whole time.
Because that's where he has always.
Yeah,
wanted.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that little goober kid, I mean, he doesn't look like he belongs on the throne.
I'm king. I get to.
Well, sure is a swell time to be king, fellas.
I get to marry pretty girl.
Yeah, pretty girl. What's up there, Spock? And then Bush also says Tywin looks regal. Yes, he does.
And he would have probably been a very he would have probably been a very effective king too.
I would agree. I would agree.
Kill King Joffrey?
Nope.
No,
Did your wife, the Lady Sansa?
not that I know of.
How would you say he died then?
Choked on his pigeon pie.
So you would blame the bakers?
Or the pigeons, just leave me out of it.
Crown may call its first witness.
Oh, Marin fucking Trant.
Called him a vicious idiot. And a fool.
Okay, but yes, everything that the Marin Trant is saying actually did happen. So he's not lying.
No, he's not lying.
Just context.
Yeah. And Marin Trant is he's such a fucking weasel bitch too. Oh, crap! I hit the fucking mute button by accident.
Idiot, the fool. It wasn't the first time Ian threatened Joffrey. Right here in this throne room, he marched up those steps and called our king a halfwit, compared his grace to the Mad King, and suggested he'd meet the same fate. When I spoke in the king's defense, he threatened to have me killed.
Oh, why don't you tell them what Joffrey was doing? Pointing a loaded crossbow at Sansa Stark while you tore out her clothes and beat her.
Silence! You will not speak unless called upon.
Wow, which basically means you're not gonna get a word in.
Yeah.
I mean, just sit back, shut up, and take it.
Oh yeah.
Dismiss the merit.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
All right.
Basilisk venom, widow's blood,
Oh my god, this man.
essence of nightshade, sweet sleep.
Like you can literally see him dying.
Oberyn is
Oh,
just like,
come on.
oh fuck me, God, get. All right.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous listening to this guy talk.
Blind eye, I think you're
Wow,
Well, mister, you have a lot of poison in your store.
Had Prince Oberyn.
Had.
My
It
store
was stolen.
By who? By the accused, Tyrion Lannister, after he had me wrongfully imprisoned. Grand Maester, you examined King
He reminds me of the. Have you guys seen The Count of Monte Cristo?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the other prisoner in jail.
Yeah, the priest.
The one where he learns how to sword fight and read and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he reminds me of that guy. The priest, I think, is what he was called.
Well, yeah, that's his name, the priest.
Was it without question poison that killed him? Without question.
Oh, that's a good movie.
I love that movie.
This was found on the body of Don Hollard, the king's fool. He was last seen spiriting Sansa Stark, the wife of the accused, away from the feast.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Are we boring somebody?
Well, no, just Pycelle just drags on and drags, and then his last, and then the last
Like I
thing
just aged 2 years listening to him.
No, yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
and then the last thing he says, everyone in that entire room has to know. Oh God, shut up! You are just.
Yeah, basically, it's
Strike down the most noble child ever to grace this good earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just so he had a lot of poisons, and it was a very, very rare poison, and he was one of the only ones to have it. Long story short. Yeah, the strangler. Moving on to the next witness. Thank you.
Are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth.
Okay.
And you'll know the death.
Marjorie. Okay, so when it cuts to her, she is just like, oh shit, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, I saw that look she gave her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll stop on it.
Your own brother said this to you.
She's like,
I mean, you want to stop on Marjorie's, all right.
Blackwater Bay.
That's my
I
vote.
confronted him about his plans to put Joffrey on the front lines. As it turned out, when the attack came, Joffrey insisted on remaining at the battlements. He believed his presence would inspire the troops.
No, he didn't.
Tyrion said, and you will know the debt is paid. What debt?
I discovered he'd been keeping whores in the Tower of the Hand. I asked him to confine his salacious acts to the brothel where such behavior belonged.
That is salacious.
He wasn't pleased.
Almost as bad as banging your brother.
I know, she's one to talk.
Thank you,
I know, right?
Your Grace,
Yeah.
for the courage of your testimony.
There we go.
Okay, so I have to ask: is that more for Cersei or her dad? Is this like, oh, you fucking idiot?
Yeah, I think it was probably. I think Cersei annoyed her, but then her father just being, she's just like, oh god, shut up, you foolish man.
Yeah, it's more for it's more for Cersei. I'm pretty sure that Tywin knows that she's full of BS too, but just to be like, oh, thank you for your courageous whatever. That's why Marjorie's like, oh, please, you're both freaking idiots. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
pretty much.
That's the look. Yeah, I've done that many times.
Oh wow,
Lord.
Yeah, I can relate. Like, I roll my eyes so far back I can see my brain type of annoyed. Wait, why are you taking down notes?
I'm always taking notes.
Always taking notes. Jamie is not pleased. He
so Jamie is he's a skilled swordsman. He's not a politician, but this farce is being laid on so thick that even someone who's not the sharpest knife in the drawer is like, oh wow, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You can just see him. He's just like, what the hell are you doing? Like, because Jamie is very much a family man and he cares about his brother. Mr. Bigwig, Majig. Oh my god, I've seen this on Kingsley Gamers. I'm not gonna be able to say this.
That's a lot of names there.
Try it. Do
Mr.
it.
Bigwig, Majig, AG, Lig, Vitham, Jam, Fig, Stig. Hello, Mr. Joggervoice. That one in the middle got me, Vietnam.
Yeah, and I'm sure for someone it just rolls off the tongue. Nothing rolls off my tongue, so I'm not going to even try. I'm just going to say hi.
Ryan Campbell got pretty good at doing it. Yeah, because he said it like I think 10 times in one stream.
Try it, or we'll go back to the sponge bath.
Oh.
Well, I already tried it. You want me to do it again?
That's his punishment if he doesn't do it. Yeah.
No.
Mr. Bigwig, Majig, AG, Lig, Vietnam.
No, I meant JV, not you.
Oh, Mr. Bigwig, Majig, AJ, Lig, Vietnam, Ham, Jam, Fig, Stig.
Hey,
he did better than I did.
He did better than you did. Yeah.
Stop talking.
What?
Keep talking.
That's what I do, my lord.
Oh.
He said perhaps you should.
Now, of all the testimonies up to this point, Varys is the only damaging one.
Yeah.
Mr. Gregory!
What's up
dude,
there, Mr. G?
Dude, hop on in. Hop on in, dude.
You got the link if you want to hop in. We're coming up on the best part, seriously.
Come hang.
And you missed where I almost showed Bob's
Hop
on
in, the
YouTube.
sponge bath water's great.
Oh my god.
God, what is it with you in the sponge bath, man?
No.
Monsters are dangerous, and just now kings are dying like flies.
But he said this to you at a meeting of the small council.
Yes. After we received word of Robb Stark's death, he didn't seem gladdened by the news. Perhaps his marriage to Sansa Stark had made him more sympathetic to the Northern cause.
Bang! That is damaging.
Yeah, it's extremely damaging, and it's what Tyrion's face, because he's like, dude, like
dude,
it's almost like you can't trust him.
Okay, well, okay, so because here's the thing, the Varys made it very clear. I am not going to stick my neck out for you.
For anybody.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he what is going on, man?
Mr. Gregory.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on, man. Yeah, Sleazy says they need some Jewish representation. Jewish representation.
I think we control enough of Hollywood, so it's all good.
Right.
I'm Jew. I don't know if Ryan knew that.
She just said, "I'm Jew."
I'm Jew.
Jew. I love Jew.
Yeah, got a good French dip going. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yum.
It's delicious.
All right. So Tyrion has been allowed to ask the witness one question.
Right.
One.
You once said that without me, the city would have faced certain defeat. You said the histories would never mention me, but you would not forget. Have you forgotten?
I know I saw it. I'll show it in a second.
Gladly, my lord. I never forget a thing.
And yet you just drop kicked him in the dick. Boosh says Nomi is starting to talk like a Hodor. I'm Jew.
Oh god, even her name, even her name is like Hodor. No, me. No, me.
No,
Yeah,
me.
No, me.
No, me.
What a kangaroo court this crap is.
But Bush,
right.
absolutely right there. Charles Dance does command every scene he is in.
Yes, he does.
Kind of brings the acting up for the other.
So they're
taking a break.
They're taking a break, and of course Charles Dance is going to and Jamie are going to have a discussion because Jamie's like, "All right, dude, this is a little much."
No one.
Right?
Not over. This isn't a trial. It's a farce. Cersei has manipulated everything. You know.
I know nothing of the sort.
I know nothing about it.
He killed his king.
As did I. You know the last order the Mad King gave me? To bring him your head.
Pause.
I saved your life so you can
pause.
Yeah, pause that. So that is something that Tywin never knew. Jamie's never told him that. But again, Jamie's walking around living, and he actually did what Tyrion is being accused of: regicide, which I believe in the world of Westeros is punishable by death. There's no the way around it.
No, there is no way around it, and so
murder my brother.
Won't be murder, it'll be justice.
Justice.
I'm performing my sworn duty as Hand of the King. If Tyrion is found guilty, he will be punished accordingly.
He'll be executed.
No, he'll be punished accordingly.
Which is execution.
Once you said family is what lives on. All
Do you see when he said that? I always thought that he's like, okay, he's going to be found guilty, but there's no way in the world I'm letting them kill a Lannister. That's what I took of that. I thought he's just like, okay, well, we're going to send him to the wall. Something else is going to happen.
Okay, so
yeah.
Come on, Greg.
I'm saying because I think he still has that hubris. The fact of the matter is, no, it's not. You're not going to put my son to death, even if I'm given the orders. Like that's still my blood. I'm going to do what I need to do, but he'll find a way around it.
Well, this is what. So ever since, this is just my thought that ever since Tyrion was arrested, Tywin has kind of had this plan in mind. Which when Jamie makes this offer to him, Tywin is very quick.
Yeah, he doesn't even have done.
Yeah. No, he doesn't even hesitate.
So
that's a good point. Yeah.
Which leads you to think that this is what Tywin has wanted all along.
Maybe he even had a hand in it. What happens in in King's Landing without his saying at this point in time?
Well, yeah, even earlier, earlier, talked about the fact that the Iron Bank acknowledges, who's really running, the Seven Kingdoms, and it's Tywin. So, yeah, I would agree.
I mean, you don't think that Tywin could have done something already so they could pardon him or whatever?
Well, see, because
he's purposely making it so he has a bunch of witnesses that are going to just be relentless. So he makes sure that he's found guilty.
Right. And this now becomes because his ultimate win-win. I get my son, the one who I acknowledge as my son, going back to Casterly Rock to keep the family name going. Marriage, Lannisters. My blood will live on. This little thing will go north to the wall and be forgotten, never mentioned again. As good as dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's like a win-win.
Win-win.
Right.
Yes.
However, it's all contingent on one thing.
In 3 days' time, he'll depart for Castle Black and live out his days at the wall. You'll remove your white cloak immediately. You will leave King's Landing to assume your rightful place at Casterly Rock. You will marry a suitable woman and father children named Lannister. And you'll never turn your back
Did
on
my
your
sister
family
count?
again.
Okay. So now, this entire deal is contingent on Tyrion begging for a mercy, begging his father.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And not going to trial by duel, by the way.
Right.
Yeah. I know.
So-
When he says that, I'm like, dude, come on. But we're almost there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. And you have none.
And then Jaime tells Tyrion what the play is, and Tyrion's like, "What? What?" And then all Tyrion has to do is look at Jaime, and Tywin walked in with a little more pep in his step, and Tyrion's like, "Okay, I got this."
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Yep.
And the whole "Do you trust me?" line was pretty cool.
You think so? When you are, you need to enter a formal plea for mercy and ask to be sent to the wall. Father's agreed to it. We'll spare your life and allow you to join the Night's Watch.
Ned Stark was promised the same thing, and we both know how that turned out.
Father is not Joffrey. He'll keep his word.
How do you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Robert.
Well, hello there, Robert. Says Tywin had this planned out hours, even days before. It's kind of a little what we've been kind of alluding to. Yeah.
Right.
Do you trust me?
Oh, because going back to the scene, going back to the earlier scene, as Tywin is saying, the trial will continue when the guilty verdict comes in. So this is already, the fix is in. It has been in.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you been watching the trial? Obviously, he's guilty.
Yeah.
Outbursts. This will be over soon.
So he's like, yeah, shut up, dude. Just don't.
Just shut up. You get to live, and everything will be fine. I am making the sacrifice play for you to live.
Crown may call its next witness.
Good things Tyrion's not known for talking.
This is crazy.
It's a weird thing. He's like basically promising, I'm giving up having sex with my sister for you. Okay, so this is a big deal.
Sacrifice,
right?
Really?
Well, okay, so no, but it's a little more than that. It's father is getting what he wants.
Yes,
that's the thing.
Mm-hmm. And none of the Lannister kids seem to really want to do what their father wants them to do. They all seem to be doing, kind of their own thing,
hurting each other. Hey-o.
Hi-oh. The hoe. But Shadow's not here.
This was something that he did not. Wow. This was something that Tyrion did not expect, and
despicable.
Well, it is just. This is something that. This is what makes him. This is where Tyrion snaps, and it's like this is. So this is really a fuck you to Tywin, and this is why he does what he does, because I think prior to seeing Shay, he is honestly considering the deal that's in place.
100% agree with you on that one, because that's his motive. Stay alive, pay your debts, get on with it. Yeah.
But once he sees Shay, this is payback for when Tyrion was 16 years old and his father paid a whore to mock him, and now he's paying a whore to frame him.
How many times is he going to take his father shitting on him through the proxy of a whore?
Yeah.
correct. And now, when he ultimately says, "I want to trial by combat," that deal is now null and void. Jaime is staying in King's Landing as a Kingsguard now, no matter what.
Robert says, how do y'all feel about how this plays out? Because to me, it could not have played out differently. I wish it would have played out differently, but I completely understand because as all of this is happening, you can literally see like just the shift.
It's kind of falling into place.
Yeah.
The whole series is different because of this one moment.
Yeah.
Because Tyrion affects the entire world.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lady Sansa.
This man stands accused of murdering King Joffrey. What do you know of this?
I know that he's guilty. He and Sansa planned it together.
Silence! Continue.
She wanted revenge for her father, her mother, her brother. She blamed their deaths on the king. Tyrion was happy to help. He hated Joffrey. He hated the queen. He hated you, my lord. He stole poison from the Grand Mesa's chamber to put in Joffrey's wine.
How could you possibly know all this? Why would he
Overread
reveal
thing.
such plans to his wife's maid?
I wasn't just her maid. I was his whore.
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah. It's absolutely.
Yeah, fucking heard me.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucked up. Boosh, what? It's an avatar. It's an avatar. He says, "What the fuck happened to your face?"
Yeah, I had some surgery done. Yeah, didn't work out.
Oh, stupid pop-ups.
You said you were his.
Just put it in your waistband.
Whore.
Yeah.
What's this sword?
How did you come to be in his service?
He stole me. I was with
Well
another man.
played,
And
sir.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody got it. Yeah.
No, I understood. I was
Okay.
trying to keep a straight face, but I was trying to get to the pod.
You're not even on camera. What
You're on camera, dude. So what does it
Well, I
matter?
know, but because what I'm saying is I was trying to get to the pause button, but I was laughing, so it didn't. It's like- so.
died in your lordship's army. But when Tyrion arrived at the camp, he sent one of his cutthroats into our tent. He broke the knight's arm and brought me to Lord Tyrion. You belong to me now, he said. I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world.
Oberyn. Here we go.
Silence. Silence!
And did you?
I want.
Fuck him like it was his last night in this world?
I did everything you wanted.
I love
Okay.
Oberyn.
Okay, so because I even think at this point,
I'll be right back.
Oberyn is like, this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna have some fun here. Let's Mr. Grant, thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, 100% agree. I think he's looking at going, this is how you do justice. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to enjoy the show. And, he does enjoy seeing people get fucked. So I guess it's kind of in his alleyway. So
True.
Nomi?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
I was ordering food.
What'd you
order?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, okay.
You go with the
Chicken
chicken Sammy?
No, I went with the 12 count chicken nuggets.
Oh,
okay.
That sounds good.
All right, now we're back.
Are you going with the Chick-fil-A sauce? Or the Polynesian?
Oh, so good.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A sauce, and then the Polynesian sauce for the French fries, and then a large Arnold Palmer with light ice.
At least you didn't order CPK because that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I don't think I've ever had
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Might get some for dinner, actually.
California pizza cake.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, that's right.
We had a conversation about this like 3 episodes ago.
I know.
He's obsessed with CPK.
I
No.
forgot.
Oh my
I forgot you guys
God.
call it CPK. I just call it California Pizza Kitchen. So
Yeah, I'm like, what
okay.
is that?
Never been to a CPK.
Good, don't.
Missing out.
It's
Yeah, it
wasted
sounds
time.
gay. I'm just going to have a Bud Light instead.
That was awesome.
I don't know. I had to think about it. I don't know if they serve Bud Light there. But
all right, so continuing on.
Yes.
To him, whatever he felt like doing to me. I kissed him where he wanted. I licked him where he wanted. I let him put himself where he wanted. I was his property.
That's a good woman. Then.
Me when he was.
It's also a good whore.
I would never call her a good woman.
You could say you got a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah.
True.
Hey.
Hey.
Apparently, she's really into that strangulation too.
As long as you don't take it too far.
Yeah.
Ordered me to call him my lion, so I did. I took his face in my hands and said, I am yours and you are mine.
Shay. He's dead.
I am a whore. Remember?
And at this point now, Tyrion has nothing to lose. So he's like, fuck it. I am done. I am done playing this game. And Father, I'm going to take away the one thing you want.
Yeah. I like his little unhinged rant that he's about to go on.
And he gets to the monologue, which is great.
Which is literally in about less than 30 seconds.
Peter Dinklage is like amazing.
Who says this scene? I mean, he's kind of a dick in the real world, but we'll just.
Yeah. I think he'd make a great Grumpy, probably.
Right, exactly.
Oh, God. Speaking of those set photos.
Yeah,
it's not going to go.
Here we go.
That was before he married Sansa. After that, all he wanted was her. But she wouldn't let him in her bed. So he promised to kill King Joffrey for her.
Father,
I wish to confess.
I wish to confess. I wish to confess.
Jamie's like, wait, whoa. Off script.
Yeah.
I saved you. I saved this city. And all your worthless lives. I should have let Stannis kill you all.
Tyrion!
Oh my God.
Do you wish to confess?
He must be a South Pole elf.
Yes. Father, I'm guilty. Guilty. Is that what you want to hear?
You admit you poisoned the king?
No. Of that I'm innocent. I'm guilty of a far more monstrous crime. I'm guilty of being a dwarf.
You are not on trial for being a dwarf.
Oh.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
I've been on
Mr.
trial
Grant,
for that
do
my
you agree?
entire life.
He is.
Yeah. He, Boosh. Rachel's like, Boosh. She's just another brain. What? Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much all Hollywood is anymore. So.
Bunch of dwarfs. I agree.
Bunch of dwarfs. It's just.
Right.
Have you nothing to say in your defense?
Nothing but this. I did not do it. I did not kill Joffrey, but I wish that I had. Watching your bastard.
Let it all out.
Okay, stop right there. Okay, because so he is looking right at Cersei, and he says, "I would have loved to watch your vicious bastard." Now you've just upped the game up even more because you're calling into question the legitimacy of not only Joffrey but now Tommen too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's a good point, because that's not something that dawned on me the first time I watched this. I didn't, just because you're kind of like wrapped up in it.
Yeah, I did. I've watched this a number of times, and I never picked up on that line once.
So that's a double
That's
insult.
crazy.
I didn't notice that. One sentence he insults her, actually triple insult, her son, her, and Shay, all in one sentence. That's some good talkings right there.
Yeah, and this is where this is my favorite part.
I wish I was the monster you think I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wish I had enough poison for the whole pack of you. I would gladly give my life to watch you all swallow it.
Tamarin!
Now, Tywin now stands up. Stands up because the symbolism here. Tywin is above everyone. He is now asserting a position of power once again. Yep. And this is what makes this thing even more great here. Just
prisoner back to his cell.
I will not give my life for Joffrey's murder, and I know I'll get no justice here, so I will let the gods decide my fate.
I just want to.
We're gonna pause this right now because I remember watching this scene when it was the first time I saw this episode, and I am just like, oh damn, oh, wow. And then when he goes the next line, I'm like, oh, that is brilliant, fucking brilliant.
I wish he wouldn't have did that, but
Could you imagine watching this and then going like, I have to wait a fucking week now? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh, it was torture.
Thank God I read the book
I accidentally hit the button. JV, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to switch.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah, it's because I was trying to switch back to this so we can literally finish.
I demand a trial by combat.
Okay, there's Marjorie's like, wow, I did not see that coming. Watch Cersei, especially watch her right hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oberyn's like, ooh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Look at her hand. She's like,
noise.
Damn it. And he's looking at Tywin because in this moment right here, Tyrion has beaten Tywin.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's giving himself the one thing that he didn't have throughout this entire trial, a chance.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing. It was a foregone conclusion. They was 100% locked in. Now let's just say it's 95%. They're sweating on that 5%.
Right. Because again, this deal between Tywin and Jaime does not exist anymore. Because
that's the consequence of the action, which I didn't really pick up on until you really hammered it home earlier on. I'm just like, oh, this is a brilliant double play.
Right.
Yeah.
But in the end, it ultimately cost Jaime everything. But that's neither here nor there. Right. So
was this like the common practice? You could just do that at any time during the trial. I feel like you should have to do that before the trial starts. Otherwise, you wait until the end. You're like, well, I'm really guilty.
It's like declaring insanity, but you do it after they read the jury. No, I'm insane. Do it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So Grant is right. They are sweating on this. Like he actually has a chance now. He has a chance.
It's like 50-50 or 50-50.
And that's why Oberyn got real like, ooh, wait a minute. This just got fun now.
I bet. Man.
I also feel like Oberyn had this look of like, he's like, that's really interesting. Like, because almost like it kind of swayed him that he was innocent in his mind.
There's that, but I believe that Oberyn knows the mountain is nearby, and the mountain is the Lannisters go to for maximum death.
I can't remember. Did Oberyn go there with the intent to confront the mountain this whole time?
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
I couldn't remember if that was just like a happy coincidence for him, or that was his sole purpose of going instead of his brother.
And I think he says it during the fight. That
I know he said that because that's the heat of the battle sort of thing, but I don't know if that was actually.
I think he told that to when Tywin met with him in the brothel to ask him to be a judge for this. That Oberyn basically said, the mountain acted, but he acted on your order. So basically, I am here to seek justice from either the mountain or you.
Yeah. Well, he told that to Tyrion from the very first time that he showed up in King's Landing. That's that conversation that they had when they were going down like the street or whatever, because he's like, So he never volunteered because he's trying to be a good guy and like save Tyrion. Right. All he's seeing is the mountain and he wants revenge. That's all he wants.
Opportunity, right.
Yes.
Good point.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the episode was when they had the boobs.
Oh.
Hmm.
How is that chart coming out? You carved it up.
It's a good chart.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, Nomi?
Yes, it's a good chart.
So
We
yeah,
lost
so
oh, go ahead.
there he is. All right.
Sorry,
We ready?
the kitties they were low on water.
Gotcha. So yeah.
Hello, kiddies.
The kitties.
So a banger episode. This episode is this last part is that last scene is just one of the best in the entire series.
Yeah, no, it's a really good episode. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. The first one, episode 5, was a little short, a little slow, a lot of talking, but this one was ultimately really good. Had a lot of great dialogue. So
how much of the episode was that trial? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
It was a good chunk of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good chunk of it. So all right, let's jump around here. And Mr. Tyler, the Redbeard, what do you have coming up?
I don't know. I did a video last week with a bunch of reviews. I did The Flash, Avatar, and Guardians 3. That was my last video, and that went out like last week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then are you going to be this Thursday or no?
I got Oppenheimer comes out.
That's right. That's right.
Yay.
See if I can make it through 3 hours.
Barbie comes out. Just kidding.
Barbie!
Well, you go watch that one and I'll watch that one.
Wait, Lily, let's go see it together.
Barbie. But you have to wear pink though.
I don't have pink, I have red.
No, Nomi, this isn't Barbie.
No, you can't wear red to Barbie. What's wrong with you?
I'm a violent Barbie.
What?
Okay, so Lily, do what you got coming up.
I just have a bunch of homework and projects. Just kidding.
Nice.
Just kidding. I know what you're talking about. No, I don't have a channel. I know everybody's telling me that I need one. I'm just on Twitter under the same handle. So until then, go watch all of these guys and lady and their channels because they're amazing. So yes.
Well, thank you. And Mr. G, what you got going on?
I've got a lot of stuff going on. I'll be on everybody's stream that's not my own stream, except that this week I'm actually going to be streaming something on my own channel. I have found the ultimate tier list of Song of Ice and Fire theories. You know, with some of your classics like Joffrey poisoned himself. Where do we rank that? Things like Johnny's his own father. These real top tier sort of lists. And a ton that I have not even heard of. So, yeah, like it should be a lot of fun. I'll see if I can get a few people on the panel to jump on because, obviously you guys are sort of into this just a little bit. So
just slightly.
Just
a smidgen.
Yeah,
I
was gonna like this though. Just kidding.
I know, right? I was just gonna say that that sounds like something that Shadow would probably be interested in watching, but then of course you start Shadoo. And then of course
that would involve me being on stream with Shadow.
Right.
Well, I said watching, not necessarily he would have to. But then you started saying funny theories, and I was like, oh wait, never mind. That doesn't sound like something Shadow would like to watch. He's into like the literal.
Oh no, there's 100 of them. There's literally 100 theories that have proof behind them. So
wow, that's cool.
And a lot of them are just letters like N plus CL equals J, N plus CT equals J plus L. I mean, everyone loves that theory.
Boosh, you stop that there. Boosh.
He's a good kid. You guys are mean.
Pod calling kettle black.
He is
racist.
Wow. That's racist. I always think of that meme when
yes.
Yeah, the little black kid just yelling, "That's racist."
That's right, guys.
I don't even know what that's from, to be honest.
That meme is that old. That's a full-grown adult now.
Really?
Oh, it's got to be
that is a very nuanced argument, Boosh.
Yeah.
It's a racista.
Boosh, that's JV. Look, shut up. You too, Robert. Thanks for stopping by. I wish I knew about it. Season 1. Looking forward to the next episode. Take care. Yeah, we will be here next Monday, so join us then, buddy. Thank you. And of course, Nomi.
Well, you've got all of them going back to season 1 on your channel. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the last one we did was is still.
If only there was a playlist on the channel for people to watch.
Yeah. Huh.
I know. I really need to get on top of that. To me, yeah, I know. I need to organize my shit. Nomi.
Okay, I was just waiting to see if I was going to get interrupted again. Hi.
You did not forget.
You will. Oh my gosh. You will catch me hanging out with these two top tier gentlemen on Friday, and also on Friday again. I have nothing coming up right now because I have nothing planned coming up right now. I had a weird week last week, but you'll actually be seeing more content from me now. Because reason why my camera is off, you might have seen a little bit. I have changed my background setting, so you'll see more things added to my background in my videos.
Boosh had a question for you, though.
Oh, I didn't see the question.
What kind of thing?
Oh, no, I'm not.
What the heck?
All right.
But I am Jewish.
I'm Jew.
I'm Jew. And I'm not on my period either, so yeah.
Okay, Ryan, what is going on?
I'm just I might actually jump on the Renaissance Nerd after that if they're still streaming, because I think Samuel might be on there too. Mr. JV, you know what to do.
I do. Always on time. Great panel again. Chat was awesome. Wednesday, I will be dropping my review of Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
Nice.
I will be on with Roman of the Empire on Thursday for the latest episode of Secret Invasion.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot you hate yourself. That's right.
Along with this lady here.
Yes.
And then Friday, I will be dropping my personal review of that clusterfuck. And then Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, back with this guy for Friday Night's Royal Rumble. And yes, this is his channel. No one gives two shits about him. So I get to say goodbye. So have a great night, folks, and doodles.
Bye.